I'm in Daosa Prince. If I look at my background, nothing good comes out because it is something I lost my father. Since that, it is something I've turned to streets boys. So I can say 1990, I joined the secret courts. So I turned to liability to the entire community. Based on that, my mother was arrested because of me, taken to state CID then. That was 1992. So the CID was looking for me for some months while my mother was keeping the state CID. That was how I know Lagos State. When I come to Lagos State, that 92, so no place to stay. The bus that bring me from Benin, their park was at Idioro. It was that same park I was sleeping. About 3 days later, I need to find out to mingle with some boys, know their court guys. So we now relate again as courtists. So from there, that was how I relocate to my 2. They now put me in Agbero. I was not doing Agbero at my 2. There was something happening a day. The National Union people, they were having real crisis that very day. I need to escape my life. That was how I found myself in Ghana. I was in Ghana, in the clubhouse in Ghana, when one guy called me, say he want to help me, he want to take me to Spain. Until we get to, we tackle the border, that is the border between Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. So I now find out that guy is a drug dealer. Then when I get to Cote d'Ivoire, that was when again I was trying to locate myself to the bad gang again from that place. So I now start doing woman traffic, go to hotel, snatch some girls. We can take those girls out, sell those girls to other women. When we sell, those women will pay us. Then they will use those girls as human traffic. They work for them, they pay them. So a friend of mine was in Spain and called me to bring some girls. That was when I go back to Gao, Mali, to pick some girls taken to Morocco, from Morocco to Spain. So when I now come down to Spain now, a girl was friendly in the hotel that made the policemen to burst into the premises because I was with Gambia passport. So with that Gambia passport, it was what they used to deport me to Gambia. That was from that Gambia, and no way, nothing I can do. That was how I relocate to Nigeria here. When I get to Ijora, that night with the little change with me, 300, we drink by me, we smoke, we do everything. After we do, I sleep in the bench. Then on Sunday of it was where I was drinking. That was where they set the canopy. Later I see God Bless Nigeria Church. I need to go to the bedroom to go and buy 20 naira. I joined them. I even abandoned my beer, joined them. But after everything, I heard the pastor was saying there is a bus will go to stadium. Going to stadium, I now see a friend who was Notorious Aroba there. When I met this guy, my mind was saying, okay, yeah, wow, I belong again. I was happy. I want to go back to my rough life. I met somebody again. So when I called this guy after, he said, no, he's not a born again, he's not a Christian. That as far as this church is concerned, it's this church that even rent us for him. This church I'm making to be a better person. So he's not next to me. I don't go to church. I don't want to listen to that name God. I don't go to church. I was thinking, I said, somebody that hold God, Notorious Aroba, who I was even thinking I'm better than, can change. That was how I give my life to Christ. I joined God Bless Nigeria. Then when I start God Bless Nigeria with this guy, the way this guy talked to me, the next Sunday, this guy told me to join class. And I joined class. As I continue with that class, I feel no, I'm not satisfied. I said, let me go back to the world. Because I was still playing with God. I was having some guests I want to take to traffic again. After I promised God I don't want to do the traffic again. So those guests was in the hotel at Oshodi. I now live with those guests. When we get to Burkina Faso, they now get us arrested. It was when this lady came now, this lady me she fights and do everything possible for me to be out. That was how I was out of that problem. That was it, no, I must serve God. That was when I give my life really to God. My pastor, Tony Rapmo, have opened God Bless Nigeria. Najegule is a big place. That was how I opened the center, God Bless Nigeria Center, called Otto Wolf in Najegule. This same God Bless Nigeria who give me Bible school, who graduated me, who do everything, who give me freedom, who make me to live good life I'm living today. If we can have, who can stand as a man say, let me fight the challenge, fight the way Pastor Tony Rapmo walk in Nigeria. I don't believe prison will free Nigeria. When the day I respected my pastor most, when I saw my pastor in the swamp, October last year. The place Otto Wolf at the dustbin estate. If I can take the walk, the way he put his leg in the swamp, everything. He took us inside the water. That is the canal water, pour all the shit water in the canal. And before then, we have been going to different areas like Ijora beds. What I witnessed that day, it's not easy for a pastor to come and pull you out from the latrine. They will give you house to live. He will give you money to eat. He will give you a job to do. Many of those churches, they can provide food to prison, go to hospital. They are doing the best. They are doing the right thing. But if they can still come to the street to pull up people, the way Pastor Tony pulled me out, pull thousands of us out today, I can say it. God have called my pastor to do this work. I know how many dead bodies my church, this church have taken over. I know how many souls we have taken to Ibadan. One just happened last 3 weeks ago. They call me. We take that person to hospital. From hospital, the church do something. The person is now to you. I know how many people this same God bless Nigeria are sent to their various souls from Ibadan, Kwara, different states. These are the work of God. This is the only pastor when he comes, he did not sit with people that put on suit in the church. He sits with the people that have not bathed for 5 days. People that pickpocket, that sick. These are the people my pastor stay with. You will not eat with the pastors. You sit and eat with people from the swamp. And transform them and make them not to thief again. No, this is the type of pastor I need to die with. May God bless Nigeria. No shaking.